Good. Let's try that again. Good morning. Good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura show. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Good morning. Lovely to have you here this morning. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Join the channel. We get together every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. This is a fun place to be, so if you're new, feel free to join us. If you're not new, I hope you already clicked the subscribe and the like button. Both of those help the channel grow. I mean, the subscribe helps the channel subscriber number grow, but the like button, apparently, so they tell us, it helps. So don't forget to get yourself a hot beverage or a cold beverage if it's hot where you are. I forgot to take my meds because it's Monday. By the way, happy Monday, April 28th. We are right about to hit May. I planted a whole bunch of my seedlings out this weekend because I decided they're not going to die. Winter is over. I didn't plant all of them out, obviously. There's certain things that need some time because they are a little more sensitive to the cold. So they will stay in for a couple more weeks. But I planted out all of the bachelor's buttons that were ready. I Googled a bunch of stuff and it was like, can this handle a light frost? And if it can handle a light frost, then I planted some of them out. I didn't plant everything because I wanted backups, but I'm at that point where I'm like, I know I only need like 4 of this specific kind of plant and I have 12, so I put 8 of them outside. So if they die, it's okay, but I don't think they're gonna die, you know? That's what I'm doing in my head right now. The mental gymnastics of gardening. Delightful. So, how was everybody's weekend? Can you see the exciting thing? I have a new shelf. So I haven't figured out exactly how it's going to be organized in this room yet. Alex likes it where it is because it kind of blocks my office space off from the rest of the living room, allowing there to be kind of 2 spaces here, like a workspace and a live space. But it's one of those calyx shelves from IKEA. I've had my eye on this shelf for, I'm going to be honest, a couple of years now that I've gone, I think this shelf would be perfect for what I need. And then in our neighborhood on the side of the road was this calyx in almost new condition. I'm going to say it has like a little wear and tear here and there. Like it's been put together, obviously. So there's like a couple scratches here and there. But anyway, I washed the whole thing down with Lysol, soapy water, and then water, dried it out. And I did a thorough check to make sure there were no bugs coming in with it. But it looks to be in perfect condition, and it looks to be a nice shelf. So it is going to be part of my craft area. Right now, it's got 2 shelves filled with sweaters. It's got a couple of shelves filled with bins. So it's 4 by 2, 2 of these across and then 4 high. So there's lots of storage room. I think I can get rid of one of my metal shelves. I think I can move it to another location for another purpose. But I don't know if I want this in the middle of my room yet because now the birds also see it as like a landing point between this shelf and their bird cage. They kind of use it as like a hop go between. So I might have to do something about that to figure that sort of thing out. I've not figured it out yet. I'm not really concerned just now, but I do have big plans with my craft space where I think, and I was saying this to Alex, I think I'm going to remove a bunch of stuff for the summer months. I think I'm going to take a bunch of stuff and put it in boxes and label it craft stuff and just keep out like just my yarn, maybe. Yarn and knitting and crochet stuff, because I have sewing stuff, I have rock tumbling stuff, I have woodworking stuff, I have just so many, I have natural dye stuff, I have painting and and drawing and just I have a lot of tools that I'm looking around and realizing, like, while I do need them, like, overall, I don't think I need them right now. And I'm from a family that goes, be ruthless, get rid of things that you're not using. Whereas Alex is of the mind of, you know you will use them again, don't throw them out. So what I'm thinking, instead of like throwing them out or donating them, is that I'll just pack them up for a while, like until I don't know, maybe until fall. I just feel like I have an awful lot of craft supplies and I'm not using all of them and they're taking up space. And I don't want to get rid of them, but I don't want them taking up space. But I also use a lot of them often. We literally just need to move. We need a new apartment with a second bedroom, basically. That's what we need. We need a second bedroom in order to actually be able to store all of my stuff. You know? You know how ADHD I am right now? I literally, as soon as I said that, I was like, what apartments are even available right now? 3 bedrooms for $2,600. That's just, I would love to not spend $1 million on an apartment, you know? Couldn't I just, wouldn't it be possible? And I also don't want to live in an apartment. I want to live in a house. That's like the hard thing for me, is that I want to move, but I also don't want, like, I don't want to live in an apartment building. I honestly don't even know if we'd be able to live in an apartment building. Our house, our life has birds, and birds don't typically love living in apartments. And by birds don't love, I mean people don't love having birds in their apartments. Let's see what's available. Could be worse. 2-bedroom whole house. It's pretty close to where we live now, though. I don't really want to live where we live right now. We live in the hood. Please excuse, but that's the truth. Rohan, what are you doing? Rohan. I can hear the cat. Anyway, I don't need to be searching that right now. That is not necessary. The ADHD is strong today because the meds were taken late. So, we do have 2 projects we could work on today. I put them in the title. We could do some hand sewing on the sun hat we started last week. I didn't do anything. Haven't even touched it. Excuse me. Or we could work on knitting the baby blanket. This baby blanket is very slow to grow because I am very unlikely to actually work on it. Maybe before that, we could just sit for a few minutes, drink some coffee and chat, maybe look at some seedlings. I feel like I don't have any motivation right now. I feel like I just woke up. I didn't. I woke up at 7, but I feel like I just woke up. So let me just, I was going to say hydrate, but that's not what I'm doing. Let me just ingest some caffeine and set up my other tripod, and then I can show you what we've got in terms of seedling growth, because they did some transplanting. I up potted some of my babies in here. I think there's actually a few that need to be up potted. Maybe we can do that together. Let me just pull these down so you can have a look. And let me just put my phone into our second tripod here. Real live YouTuber friends. Take the meds. Take your meds, friends. Medicine. It's a medicine kind of time. Okay, I think that's not the right way. Hold on. Please hold. Just bear with me while I sort out my life here. Don't know what's going on with the color here. Something is wrong. I feel like the red... Oh, that's orange. The red here is too loud. Let's swap it for the purpley area. There. That's better. Less hurting. Less hurtful on the eyes. I think some of these probably need water also. Bless you. Bless you. All right, it's looking good. Everybody's looking good here. I think we can probably move some of those guys into this tray. I need some potted up too. I'll do it along with you. Awesome, Deborah. That sounds great. I'm just gonna put water into this tray. So maybe I should bring water to the tray. Balancing with water, not my best idea. I think my watering can may be outside. One sec. Yeah, it is. Ow. Beelzebub, don't go near those plants. Don't do it. I'll know if you do it. Good girl. Good bird. Good bird, not doing any bird crimes. Okay. So, yesterday was a gorgeous, glorious day. Alex and I did all of our grocery shopping, which was amazing. Saturday, I worked all day. Like, I was so productive. You should be so proud of me. I was so productive that you should be proud of me. That's the truth. Okay, now let me show you some of these seedlings here. This is my little coleus pot. This one's not ready to be up potted yet, but it does need some water seriously badly. So I did up pot some of my coleus, but I up potted them from 50 of them being in one pot to like 10 per pot. Here's my little coleus. So this whole tray of coleus, I'll probably keep 10 plants out of this entire, like, do you see what's going on with my face? It's not opaque. I don't know. Sorry, one sec. I need my opacity to be like 100%, and I don't know why it's not 100% opacity. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? I feel like I'm going crazy. Okay, the phone is behind me. Why is the phone part not 100% opacity? Sorry, I need to figure it out. It's gonna drive me crazy. It's been driving me crazy. Correction. Opacity. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Why would you be even partially not opaque? I don't understand why that would even be the case. Okay. Okay. It just needed to be refreshed for no reason. I love that for me. Okay, here's another little container of coleus. These ones are doing really well. You can see they're just starting to separate, but I don't know who is what. I know there shows purple and green on all these leaves. Doesn't really mean anything for the final plant. They'll tell us what they are when they're ready. These ones I've not potted up yet. These are some marigolds. I don't know which marigolds they are, but they are marigolds. I have a couple of them that they probably will need to be potted up this week. Also, I have another coleus listening and lurking. Hey, Denise. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Candace. Hey, Louisa. Good morning to all of you. Another coleus. This one says it's Kong Mosaic. Don't know if that's true. I believe past Laura would have thought that that's true, but who's to say? More coleus. This week we'll probably be able to figure out by the end of the week which ones we can cull, like which ones aren't going to be pretty coleus. I'm not bothering keeping basic coleus. I'm here to grow beautiful coleus, so I won't be wasting my time growing coleus that is not stunning. Okay, so, oh, I didn't show you these ones. It's just more of the same coleus. So I did the French Quarter, Kong Mosaic, and Assorted for my coleus. We'll see what that looks like when it actually starts to like mean something, when they start actually popping out of their like stuff. You know what I mean, right? Once they start actually coming up. I don't think I have any more room for anything in this tray, so I'm gonna put this tray under the light. This baby's the smallest of the small coleus. I'm gonna put those under the bright light. So I actually have to, oh no, the bright light's empty. What is happening? Beautiful, organized. Love that for us. Just put these guys right under the light, and that's great. And now, who needs up potting? This is my spot for available up potting. I'll show you who I already potted up, and we can give some water to them before I plop them back under the lights. I did have a bit of a screw up with my candy tuft. I don't really understand what happened, but my candy tuft, virtually all of it died. I'm gonna say not every single plant died, but it really, really, really doesn't look good right now. So I ended up, by the way, happy Smile Cookie Day. Oh, happy Smile Cookie Day. So what I did was I took my remaining candy tuft and I put them underneath light, and then everything, all the remaining seeds I had for candy tuft, I read the back of the seed packet and it said it prefers to be started outdoors a week before the last frost, which kind of already happened, but technically we're still in that window, so I direct seeded a whole bunch of it outside, but I have almost none left of the candy tuft. I think this is all of them, the ones that survived. I think of my candy tuft, it's 1, 2, 3, and this one's about to die, so 2, 3. I think there's only 3 candy tuft left out of the 24 that I had. So candy tuft really struggled. I have pink cleome coming up here, hopefully. These ones are status, which is super. What are you? Are you another coleus? You feel like you are struggling. No water for you today. Okay, so these guys, this is empty, I believe. Which means we could up pot something. I do have these Jolly Jester maybe marigolds that also need to get to the next stage soon. I think that you guys could come out of here. Who needs to be together right now? I feel like, I don't know. I'm confused. Okay, these guys are good. These don't need water or anything. These ones are too small to go outside, so that's why they are inside. We have 1 firecracker vine and 1 morning glory. The remaining morning glory, or the other morning glory rather, I already planted outside. I'm hopeful. I'm more than hopeful. I think it's going to be fine. That's where I'm at with it. I'm going to put this tiny coleus on the extra bright up highlight, just so that it has no excuse to fail. You know how I said I needed to up pot things? I don't think that's actually true. I think I could plant more seeds right now, is where we're at. I don't think I actually need. Like, these zinnias could up pot. It's a big pink zinnia and a yellow zinnia. I think they're fine in there for now. And then these are my Cosmos, and who do I have here? Summer Dreams and Picotee. I could probably get away with planting these out now, If I'm being honest, I think I could probably get away with that. It's warm enough now that they won't die, I think. I'm pretty sure they won't die if I put them out now. It's like unlikely they'll die, you know? I thought you were supposed to be marigolds. You look weird. Look at this. This is supposed to be a marigold. Okay, so look at these marigolds. Confirmed. I know these ones. Look at these ones. They look weird. They look different. They look like, they look more like feverfew than they do like marigolds. They're not, though. I know, because I know what I planted in these. Oh my god, my eyebrow just got so itchy. Okay. Anyway, so actually, when I said I had to up pot things, I was just a stone cold liar. Sorry about it. But at least I got to show them to you. So you can see how nice my seedlings are doing. The ones that are not already planted outside. Baby's breath is okay. Alyssum is okay. Verbena. Little ladybirds. These zinnias are thirsty. One sec, I have some thirsty zinnias. Anybody else? Straw flowers, you guys thirsty? Probably that's fine. Everybody's happy and healthy. Okay. Deborah, I posted pics of my seedlings and my morning walk plant appreciation in plants. Where do you think I should start with up potting? Where do I think you should start? Probably with your largest seedlings would be my recommendation, which for me is like my zinnias could be up potted. Oh my god, Deborah, beautiful. This is something I would really like to grow. Hold on. If I could just show it to you. Here it is. This is something I have every intention of having in my future garden. I love whatever this is, some kind of rock cress or something. I just think it's so pretty. And my mom had it when I was growing up. This was something in our home garden. And I don't know what it is, but why are you not letting me click? What's the problem here? Click. Thank you. Jeez Louise. Anyway, beautiful. I love these. My sister hates these. She like pulls them out of her garden like it's a fully weedy weed for her. Where did the other track go? I can't move my mouse easily. This is frustrating. Creeping phlox. Oh, beautiful. I do love lily of the valley. Personally, I know in a lot of places it's a weed. At least a lot of places near where I live, it's a weed. But it smells so pretty and it's only there for the spring. Who cares if it's a weed if it dies back? That one I don't like. I think that's Japanese knotweed, Japanese jewel weed, Japanese something weed. The purpley blue flowers. That's our B-Day flower. Oh, I didn't realize that. Did I? I do like grape hyacinth. I see that in the background. Hello, grape hyacinth. What have we got here? Heal all? This looks like heal all. It's not creeping Charlie, I don't think. I think it's heal all. Beautiful, though. And hello, little orange pansy. I do love the orange ones. Aren't they so sweet? The purple ones. I just have some purpley pink ones right now. I do love the creeping phlox, though. All right, let's see. White daffodils. I'm not sure what the other is. My hubby has avoided mowing the front yard where the grape hyacinths are blooming. He knows I love them. Oh, that's nice of him. White daffodils. Who is this? This one's pretty. I don't know them, though. I think I know them in purple. Who is this? Those are white daffodils. Pretty. Oh, I love that. The grape hyacinth is so pretty, isn't it? I love grape hyacinth. My cosmos started blooming in their seed tray. Bro. Are you serious? Look at your seedlings. What the heck? Mine are not even close to this point. Oh my, yours really started blooming in your seed tray. I've never had that happen. I need you to understand. Seeds have never gotten to the point where they're flowering. Not in my seed trays. I see your amaranth in the back there, that dark purple. Oh gosh, I'm so pleased for you. Your Cleome looks beautiful. Down at the bottom here, your Cleome looks so healthy. Who do we have here? We have some, what, basil? Or are you peppers? Malva. Oh, nice. I didn't grow Malva this year. I feel like I should have. Chamomile's looking great. You can probably separate those plants and they'll be fine. Holy macaroni, look at all your yarrow. Do you know what colors you're growing? These aren't from my seeds, right? Are they? Are any of these things from my seeds? Eggplant and sweet pepper. Those amaranth look beautiful. Those dark purple ones, don't they look great? These guys right here, aren't they gorgeous? Or these guys back here? Holy, you're gonna have so much yarrow. That's amazing. Wow, your coleus looks spectacular too. Did you grow that coleus from seed also? Oh, such cute Picotee cosmos. Aren't the Picotees so pretty? I just planted your seeds last week. Okay, so these are not from mine. So you did have amaranth already. Where'd you get amaranth? I thought I'm the amaranth distributor of this community. My mouse is going to drive me absolutely effing bonkers. I can't seem to move my mouse easily right now. Eggplant and sweet pepper. Love that, love that, love that. So outside now, my garden is exploding. There are like 20 nasturtiums that are coming up now. I'm so excited to see them. I missed them so much. I realized I was just... Alex and I went to... Your battery could be dying. True. Coleus are cuttings from the plant I moved in the house. Amazing. Does it have batteries in it? No, it charges, but it usually gives me a notification when it's dying, Candace. It charges like with the computer. It's fine. I also am missing. It's almost time for a new mouse is what's happening. So nasturtium. Okay, I went to 2 garden centers this weekend. I didn't buy anything, but I went to 2 garden centers this weekend, and while I was there, I saw people who were shopping. Nobody was buying anything because it's a little bit too early, and most of the annuals that they had out were only the hardy ones, like pansies. But there were a few of us just enjoying, like, touching all the herbs and stuff, and I saw a lady, and I said to her, like, I just missed them. I just missed my friends. I just needed to see some green. And she was like, same. It's not even time yet. I just needed to come in and touch everything. And I was like, yes, I'm not alone. But that's what it felt like at the green garden center. It just felt like, oh, look at our friends are back. We missed our friends. And I really did. I missed all of these plants. I missed seeing growth, and now every single day that I go outside, I'm finding that the hostas are a little bit taller. We now have about this much height on the hostas. All of my wild violets have just started coming up crazily, like so much growth so quickly, it feels like. Our neighbor has wild violets growing along their fence, on the outside of their fence. I picked a whole bunch of flowers. Their wild violet is growing in the, like, there's probably 1,000 flowers. That feels like an exaggeration, but I picked like 50 flowers in a minute just by like plucking a few flowers, and it didn't even make a difference. So I feel like there's got to be 1,000 flowers. I probably didn't take a picture. I'm just checking if I did, because I took a bunch of pictures of plant stuff. No, of course I didn't. But it's okay. I'm going to send photos. Bless you. I'm going to put photos in the Discord so I can show you. That's so cute. I love watching plants grow. So do I. It makes me so happy. Oh, I did take pictures. Thank goodness. I took pictures of the violets. I didn't take pictures of how they were growing. But I did take pictures of the violets themselves. How far did I get? Yellow. Also, at the garden center, there were so many gorgeous pansies. I'm just going to show you our weekend, okay? Please hold. I'm just going to show you because you can't stop me. You're here. This is my live stream. Okay. I didn't understand that I saw signs. Okay, here we go. Anyway, I love seeing things grow too so much, Deborah. Okay, so look at these wild violets. First of all, can you just please acknowledge the color of these things? So our neighbor has a very well established plot of wild violets. They're growing in the concrete between the sidewalk and the concrete of their backyard. So they have a backyard that is paved like us, and their fence is up against the edge of the sidewalk. So it's like backyard, fence, sidewalk. So these wild violets, I have no idea how they are growing so healthily, but this is what I picked. Look at this. Look at the color of them. Do you see this color? I have taken propagations of this one, so I know I have this growing in my garden, but my neighbor, hers starts growing 3 weeks before everybody else's. And just the quantity of flowers that come off of these plants, like it's got to be 2 to 1 flowers to leaves. For me, it's like 3 to 1 leaves to flowers. I get a whole lot of leaves and then a bunch of flowers, but they get a whole bunch of flowers and a couple of leaves. Look at these violets. Do you see the color? Do you see that gorgeous blue right at the throat before it turns white? It's purple. It's truly violet. Like, it's the most gorgeous color. I needed you to see this. Is that not stunning? And they're like little pansies. Anyway, I took this many, and you couldn't even tell that I picked any, and I pressed them in my dictionary, so they are drying currently flat in my dictionary so that I will have wild violets. Aren't they stunning? Now let me show you the pretty things I saw at the garden center. There were these gorgeous pansies, which honestly, if you look at a violet's flower, do you see the way the petals are organized? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. This is just like the local version, or the cultivated version, in my opinion, now. This one was gorgeous, and when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, that's my favorite thing. And then I saw this one, and I went, oh, it's like strawberry lemonade. Isn't that so pretty? These are the colors I like for my hair. Yellow, purple, and pink. And then I saw this one, and I was like, oh, it's so pretty. I love this one. And then I saw this one and I went, I hate it. It's ugly and I hate it, but one of you will like it, so I'll take a picture. And Alex was like, is it brown and yellow? And I was like, yep, it's awful. Look at this one. Look at how beautiful this one is. And then this. Ugh. Anyway, so those were the ones that I thought were the prettiest in the wild colors. Look at how pretty this one is. Fire Sorbet. Isn't that such a pretty color name? Then I found the one, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. If I ever got a tattoo, it would have a pansy. Pansies are like my favorite flower, the way that they look. I saw this one and I said, Alex, if I ever got a tattoo, it would be this one. And he was like, cool. And then I was like, I'm actually wrong. It's this one. If I ever got a tattoo of a flower, which is probably going to happen, it would be this colorway of pansies. This is my favorite way for pansies to be colored. This like periwinkle, it's perfect. This would be the color. This would be the picture. This would be the color. But if for some reason on the day that I went in for the tattoo, I was all out, or they were all out, I would go for this one as my backup. But this one's the one. This is the correct one. That is outstanding. I've never seen that colorway. This is like the one that's in my head. This is the colorway I know. Maybe the one I know is a slight amount more purple, like just a slight amount more purple, but this one is my favorite. It's so pretty. Look at the lines. Oh, she's gorgeous. She's perfect. I'm stunned, right? Because it's stunning. Also, Alex said on Saturday, he was like, do you want to order in tonight? And I said, no. Let's not. And he said, okay. And then I secretly ordered in our favorite sushi, which was delivered in a box. Amazing. I ordered our favorite sushi and our steamed buns. These things, custard buns, are so freaking good. Look at all this sushi. It took us 2.5 days to get through it, but I thought we were going to eat all this for dinner, first of all, because my brain says I can eat all of that. My brain looking at it now says I can eat all of it. Turns out it takes 2.5 days. However, I had a gift card for Uber Eats that I still needed to use, and it was 30% off, so I feel okay about it. Also, do you like our new bedspread? I ended up picking gray and white stripes. Very neutral, very neutral. Anyway, we had sushi for lunch yesterday, and we had sushi for breakfast yesterday, and we had sushi for dinner on Saturday night, and it was delicious, and I just wanted you to know that because, oh my god, I've been so full all weekend. Okay, now let's look at some of the other stuff in the garden. So much sushi. You know what's crazy, Louisa? I look at this right now and I go, I could eat all of that. I could eat that. And yet, we ate all that we could. I'm talking like we were both pigged out, and there was still maybe 40% of it left. I feel like my stomach is much smaller than my brain is these days, because I know there's a period of time where I could have eaten all that in one sitting by myself. Anyway, important things. I want and I can't. Raw fish, delicious. The one that you wanted, like a forest hunter green comforter. Yeah. So instead of getting the forest hunter green comforter that I wanted, I got this grayish. It's kind of like an army green gray. Like it looks gray on camera, but in person it kind of has a greenish color. Anyway, this is what we went for. Instead of the one I wanted, this is what I bought. I could too, right? Okay, now let me show you in the garden. I posted some of these on Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram, you might have already seen these. But Deborah, I could never eat all that in one sitting. You just haven't really tried hard enough, I think, Deborah. I think that when I was in university, Alex and I used to go out to sushi all the time. Back when we had no responsibilities and our budget was like rent and food. There was no like savings goals when we were in university. We were just living a life. But also sushi was like $12.99 for all you can eat lunch. So we would go for all you can eat lunch for $12.99. Now, usually when we want to have sushi, it's dinner time and it's like $36 to $38 a person in our area. So we don't do it very often. When we were in university, we used to do it all the time. So I like built up my stomach size when we were in university, I'm telling you. This is my first violet that's going to bloom. I'm really proud of her. Hold on, come back here, you. I'm showing off. It's my very first violet. So first of all, look at the color of my first violet. You see that beautiful, beautiful sugar plum purple? How then is this the same plant? What? It's so pretty. This is the prettiest flower. I think I might go to that neighbor's house and ask them if I can just pick all the flowers and like dry them out and give some of them back to them. Here's a hosta that's coming up. This one has obviously been bit by something, which is disrespectful, but this is a beautiful hosta. It's a white and green, so this one's going to be gorgeous. I was looking and noticing all my hostas were starting to explode. This hosta, while right now it's ugly, I accept that. It's only this tall right now. This hosta's leaves are going to be elephant ear huge. They're going to be the biggest hosta leaves, and they are variegated like a purpley green. Oh, I'm so excited to see this one come back, as you can see. Also, I figured out the difference between the peonies and the bleeding hearts. First of all, I know that there's visual differences, but for some reason, they're both coming up at the same time, and to me, they're both looking really similar. So the peonies, I went at the garden center, I went and looked for both. The peonies open later, that's all. So these are peonies. So that's exciting to me because there are peonies and bleeding hearts and hostas and ferns all coming up in the same pots. So this is a bleeding heart. And since this is a bleeding heart, that means I have like 5 bleeding hearts plants. I don't know how I accumulated so many. They must have divided or I transplanted them without knowing, but I thought I only had 2 and there's like 5. Also, the ferns are just unfurling, and I'm so excited to see them all the way open. These ones are going to be a littler fern. These are edible fiddleheads, but these are going to be a smaller one because these are smaller. It was a smaller clone, let's say. Also, in this pot, you can see the peonies coming up, right? But in the background, all that green, that's all wild violets. And then over here, let me see if I can. Do you see at the top here, there's that blue flower? I want to say it's Star of Jerusalem is what keeps coming back to my head, but I think it's just because that's what I thought it was the first time. Blue Star Perennial, Ontario. I'll remember someday. Let's see. Blue low flower perennial. Come on, the internet. I know you know what I mean. I've searched this like 76 times. Little blue spring flowers. What are you called? You are called... Oh, okay. The Cilia siberica, or Siberian squill, has electric blue flowers drooping downward. Okay. Versus what? Glory of snow? I think that's what I'm looking of. Glory of snow? That doesn't feel like what we figured it was called. Come on. Glory of the snow. I mean, that's what it is. Is there another name for it? Why do I have some star of... That feels weird. That doesn't feel right. Okay, Glory of the Snow. I have Glory of the Snow blooming in the background. That was the whole reason for this season here. In the background there is Glory of the Snow. But in the front there's peonies and my geranium. So exciting. Maybe those are leaves opening. Maybe those will be flowers. Did I already show this? I feel like maybe I did show this. Oh, there's another beautiful violet flower. She's so pretty. I would love to go take a couple more flower pictures if you guys don't mind holding on a few minutes while I go, but first I have to go pee. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn up the music for you. I'm gonna put the camera on front facing so that if the birds decide to join you, you have somebody to talk to. We'll turn the music up just a little and then I'll turn my mic off. I'm gonna go pee, run outside and grab some pictures, and I'll be right back, okay? Don't panic, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hello. Okay, so I wanted to show you what's going on in the garden right now. So I went out and I took some photos. And I will now share them with you via Discord. What do you mean kiss? Who are you talking to, huh? Please hold while I grab my photos. I noticed that a squirrel or something has eaten a bunch of my stuff, which I don't love, but you know, that happens. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah. That's how it felt. A bunch of my ferns have had their fiddleheads chewed off, which I didn't notice till after I was taking my photos. Okay, now you guys just upload real quick. If you could just take your sweet time and upload. Oh, that's why we've got skipping. Why do I have my Wi-Fi turned off? Oops. All right, anywho. As those finish their uploads so that I can show them to you, we can just chit chat and drink our coffee. Oh, I also drew a little thing, or started drawing a little thing. It's going to be a little arts and crafts, but this is how far I got on it. It's wild violets and daffodils and irises. And that's how far I got so far. I still have to draw the other irises, but isn't that pretty? Working on some arts and crafts, if you will. You know me. Okay, ready? Are you ready? Oh, because here is what's going on, excuse me, in my garden right now. So this guy, or these little guys here, they look like they're damaged, but I learned through years of growing them now, this is actually what the seedlings look like. These are called Clarkia mountain garland. Not the big guy in the middle, but the little guys on the periphery, these guys here. Do you see how the leaves kind of look damaged? They're not. That's just what they look like when they come up. I don't know who this is. This may be a sunflower, but I don't know for sure. But anyway, the little guys are Clarkia mountain garland. Do you see how those leaves, they kind of look like they got damaged or bit on by an insect? So I guess that's some kind of defense mechanism that the plant comes with, which is so cool. There's also a nasturtium in this photo, which I love. There's also a poppy in this photo. More Clarkia mountain garland, all different sizes coming up in my garden. Here's a peony that has not yet opened. Let's go back to the beginning of the photo set where I took my pictures, because I took some good ones, I think. So here's what a peony looks like when it's all the way opened. And if you look at the bleeding hearts, you could see how those two things could get confused. So this is bleeding hearts. This is a peony. So yes, they're different. There are differences, but there are also similarities. So my bleeding hearts, this pot has a peony, a bleeding heart, a random lily, an Asiatic lily that I don't know what it is. I'm sure I've seen it because I have it planted, but I don't recall. My bleeding hearts are getting amazing. This is a sedum variety that I'm really excited for again. Right now it looks kind of boring or it's still pretty. It looks like sedum, but it ends up by the end of the season looking like a succulent eucalyptus. It looks like a succulent eucalyptus by the end of the season. Right now it kind of looks like a little bit more like cauliflower-ish, but it's gonna get more exciting. Asiatic lily again. Okay, so that's the first little group. And then the next little group, this was something really exciting for me. This is my maidenhair fern. This was transplanted from a forest. So the fact that it survived makes me so happy. It's the same maidenhair fern that I've seen in the greenhouses like for sale, but mine's wild. So look how pretty and dainty these beautiful frilly leaves are. So cute. Kind of reminds me of like almost like an asparagus fern, how it ferns out. Really pretty. But in the background, you can also see my ostrich fern is waking up. There's these long tendrils that are starting to open and come alive. I have nasturtiums coming up everywhere. I just wanted you to be able to see them, so I took some photos. There are nasturtiums and poppies coming up everywhere right now. These are 2 nasturtiums that are growing. These are going to be the Moonlight, I think is just what it's called, actually. The Moonlight nasturtium, which is kind of like a yellowy white. It's like yellowy, but it's like very pale yellow, like moonlight. So this is going to be interspersed with my sweet peas and then white yellow. Here's a sweet pea that's finally coming up. So all of the sweet peas that I've planted, none have come up yet. I have tons of sweet peas growing, but they were all ones that I started inside and then transplanted outside. Whereas this is our first sweet pea that is actually coming from the ground. So since this guy's coming up, I imagine this week we'll be seeing 50, 100, 150 sweet pea seedlings coming up because I planted so many sweet pea seeds. Like, I genuinely planted hundreds of sweet peas. We'll see how many of them actually make it to adulthood, but if you plant hundreds and then 20 of them make it to adulthood, 20 is still a lot of sweet peas. So for me, worth it. She cute. Another beautiful nasturtium baby coming out of the ground. So pleased, so happy to see her. And I just wanted you to see how it kind of looks at this moment in the garden. The garden's very quiet right now. It's very much just quietly waking up. But you can see the nasturtiums they have a huge tomato cage that they're going to be able to crawl up over the course of summer. And it makes it seem like there's nothing happening, but those plants are going to absolutely explode and cover like meters of space. Just, they are so amazing. Nasturtiums, if you've never grown nasturtiums, I really think you should. Okay, this guy here is a violet, a wild violet. This is the one I showed you earlier, but now it's in the process of opening. It's not open yet, but you can see the color of my wild violets. Oh, I love that. Beautiful, beautiful sugar plum purple. This is how much leaf growth is in my wild violets. It's doing great. Oh, that hosta I showed you earlier, I just took another picture of it. You can see it's opening up now. The damage from being bitten is still present. You can still see the holes in the leaf, but you can now see the color, which is so exciting for me. Also, this is the picture I started taking of the ferns going, oh, look, they're unfurling. They're doing really well. And then after I took the picture, I started to notice that there are heads missing. Do you see right here at the bottom? That's been chomped off. And then do you see on the ground, at about this height on the ground, there's some fiddleheads that have been eaten off. So somebody's been coming out and eating the fiddleheads to my ferns, which I don't appreciate. Pretty disrespectful. Look at how pretty my maidenhair fern is. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh, I love her so much. I'm so excited to see how she grows. So I have feverfew coming out up and around all over the place, but I have a dedicated feverfew pot. This pot has shitty soil in it. It has sticks and rocks and just like last year's soil piled on top. Feverfew is basically a weed where I live, so I didn't need to provide it any affection. I just gave it, like, I dug them out from where they were planted last year and put them all in one pot. These will not be getting a ton of affection from me. I will give them fertilizer when I fertilize the rest of my plants, but feverfew is basically a weed, so feverfew basically gets ignored. This is my hummingbird salvia. Look at that. The first signs of a bloom are coming. Also, look at how threatening those leaf stems are. Do you see those hairs? Don't they look like needles? Yuck. That looks quite threatening. But this is going to be beautiful pink flowers all the way until October. More Clarkia Mountain Garland. I am going to be very, very happy with the number of Clarkia Mountain Garlands that we have. Here's another nasturtium. This is 2 different varieties that have germinated together. You can tell because one has a red perimeter around the leaf and the other doesn't. So they're going to be 2 different colors of flowers. Okay, here is what I wanted you to see for my sweet peas. Do you see how large and strong this one I think this is like 2 or 3 sweet peas is. These were grown from seed indoors in a greenhouse setting, and they grew up to the point where they were like 2 inches tall, and then they were put outside. And now you can see how like strong they're getting. Oh, I missed another nasturtium. There's one others right below. Anyway, that other sweet pea I showed you grew from seed in the ground. Here's how big a Clarkia mountain garland starts getting once they start putting on real growth. She's starting to get somewhere. I'm really pleased, really excited to see her. Once she starts coming out of her like sleep, she's gonna be such a gorgeous flower. And then poppies, I have poppies everywhere. Like this tiny picture has what, 10, 15 poppies in it. Each one of those little like X's, this is how poppies come up like this. 2 little X's, like one little X opening. Well, this poppy grouping, even if only one of the plants in this picture survive, it'll still make me lots of poppies. Also, I just wanted you to see my yarrow. Let me brag a little to you there, Deborah. My yarrow, look at it. Look at how big it is getting. It is getting so big and strong. I'm so excited to see it like flower. I was saying to Alec, last year, the yarrow was about 2.5 feet tall at the end of the season where the flowers were coming off of it. But those were year 1. These are all year 2. And some of these are actually year 3 because they were transplanted. Like I got one at the garden center clearance that was already a 2-year-old plant. And then I also dug up some wild yarrow on the side of the highway when we were driving home from Ottawa one time. And that was 2, 3, 4-year-old yarrow. So there are 2 sections of this container that are on year 3, which means we will have good growth. And then there are tons of plants in here that are on year 2. And those year 2 plants will be blooming this year, which is so exciting. Something I'm really looking forward to seeing. Yarrow. Oh, more poppies. So these are all poppies also. Again, I don't expect all of these to live at all. I expect maybe like 2 or 3 of these seedlings to survive all the way to adulthood. Probably 2. In this picture, probably 2 poppies will make it all the way to the point where they flower. But with poppies, that's why you get so many seeds when you buy poppy seeds, because most of them aren't going to live. You may be that lucky person that has just hundreds of poppies growing. I'm not that lucky person. I plant thousands of seeds with the intention of getting a few dozen poppies. So much greenery. Hooray! Happy days are ahead. They are. Happy days are on the way. I believe it. It's coming, Candace. So yeah, these guys, probably like 1 or 2 will make it all the way till the point that they flower, but maybe more will. You know, maybe there'll be more. I don't know. They look good. I don't know what this is. They're coming up all over my garden, and there's a possibility that they are sunflowers that I planted. Let's just do it. Let's just do the quick search to see if the internet knows. The internet must know, right? Right, the internet? Let's see. What does the internet think we have here? Well, it's not rhubarb. And so it very well could be a sunflower. Why don't we search sunflower seedling, huh? And see what we've got. Sunflower seedling. Show me the first 2 leaves. Like, maybe not though. Maybe. But also, I didn't see the sunflowers at all. You know? Please hold. I need to... Where did that picture come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did I put it? On my screen. Don't worry. I'll find it. Just everybody relax. I'm gonna find the picture that we just screenshotted. Why am I this person? Okay, where did I put it? Let's upload a file. Okay, good. It doesn't show. Probably in downloads if I just screenshotted it. Where do you even screenshot save? Why am I like this? Recents. How are you not in recents? I just took it. Why are you not on my desktop? I just took the screenshot. Why? Why? I don't, how do I not know where screenshot save in my computer? It's fine. Don't even worry about me. It's just the way I am. I'll just take another screenshot. Perfect. You're so smart sometimes, Laura. Okay. Then we'll go here and we'll go here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Why am I like this? That's not what I wanted either. Please hold. I'm gonna figure this out. Or I'm not. How is that even possible? Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna find it. The thing I just did. Hey, Alex! Alex knows these things. How annoying is that? That's so annoying. I just want to know. Maybe if I just hit back until I get to my one with a flower. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it has a hairy second one. Exact matches. Well, it won't have an exact matches. Visual matches. It has a furry second leaf. And I threw so many seeds out. Bless you. Okay, hold on. So we're looking for this leaf. It's got round, lobular outer leaves and then fuzzy inner ones. Lobular, round, dark. What's that edge called? Dark edge. What are you? You look close. You look possible. How about you? Well, it's not Muellen. It's definitely not that because I didn't plant that. Okay, I think it could be a sunflower. I feel like it could be a paint box sunflower seedling. I think that's possible. I didn't understand that I saw signs. Okay, hold on. Paint box sunflower seedling. Come on, the internet. Oh my god, come on. Look how pretty these are. Look at that. We're gonna be growing that. Now show me the seedling. I want to see the baby. Baby sunflower plant leaves. That's what I want. No, I want sunflower first leaves, I think. Let's see. Small sunflower first leaves. Ah, okay, it's a sunflower. Look at that. That's right. Okay, so they're sunflowers. So that means I do need to get rid of some of those. I think I'm gonna have to pull more of them because I have so many of them in my garden right now. And I've been pulling them. Oh, I also had a Cosmo coming up, which was cool. I must have planted them. However, look, more poppies. Look how many of them there are. Amazing. Another peony coming up. More Clarkia mountain garland coming up. So much Clarkia. Okay, so basically all those seedlings that we took photos of before where I was like, I don't know what these are, but there are so many of them. This is what they were last week. They are sunflowers. This week they're much bigger, but they are, and now they have their secondary leaves. So I did thin them, but now I guess I'm going to thin the heck out of them because I don't want that many sunflowers growing in my garden. Don't get me wrong, sunflowers are great. When my mom grows them at her farm, I think it's amazing. When I try to grow them, they take up way too much space and way too much of the sun from my other plants, so they're not worth it for me. Oh, okay, you guys are all ahead of me here. Let's see. We have sunflowers, or the sunflowers, the squirrels, and the birds planted. It could be, but they're in like areas that look like they were planted. They don't feel like things that were just fell, you know? We have sunflowers coming up like crazy underneath the bird feeder. I do not have a bird feeder. I have suet blocks, and that is all I'm going to do for my birds, my local birds, because I don't want to invite the squirrels, and anything that you do for the birds, you are also just by accident doing it for the squirrels. And I am not a fan of squirrels. I really find them to be a disrespectful little group of individuals. Hold on, I screwed up here. I didn't understand that I saw signs. Anyway, I hate squirrels. Squirrels can all stop existing. We have rats and mice. We don't need squirrels. What are they really providing for me? Not a lot is my point. Okay, here we go. Let me just organize the view here. Oh, also, it's time to do a new tabletop. As you can see, my tabletop is starting to wear out here. So that's actually, it's time to do that. We can do that like this week. I have a couple of options for our summer tabletop color. If you guys have any opinions, feel free. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should show them to you. Do you want to see? Sweet Pea used to take care of our squirrels. We really miss her. Maybe it's time for a new cat. I need an outdoor cat. No, I don't. I do not need an outdoor cat. Maybe you need an outdoor cat. I wish that something could take care of the squirrels, but I also understand that the squirrels are just doing what they do. They just bury acorns and peanuts in our yard, and in our pots, and they're not viable peanuts or acorns, so they just sort of rot and they're gross when I'm digging. And also they dig little holes about the size of like a golf ball. They just dig a hole and they don't fill it. They don't find anything in it. They just sort of disrupt the surface of the soil, which once the garden is started, that's not a huge deal. It doesn't really matter. But before the garden is strong, digging those little holes kills a bunch of seedlings. So when I said like only one poppy out of every 400 seeds is going to survive, it's not only because the poppies are weak, it's also because the soil continues to get disturbed by the squirrels and it's just the squirrels. All of the other animals don't seem to bother it. Once in a blue moon, a cat will come into our yard and dig a hole like to use as a litter box. And that's disgusting because when you're going to garden and then suddenly there's cat poop in your garden, disgusting. But that's like maybe once throughout the entire summer, we'll have an event like that happen. Oh, I have an error. I have to pull back a whole lot of rows here to fix something. Okay, hold on. If I come back, is it you? No, one more. This sucks. Okay, it's you or you? It's you. Okay. We're about to do something. Something scary. I'm going to pull my needle out, and I'm going to pull all the way back here to where my mistake is. And I'm going to fix my mistake because I'm really brave. And I know that with all of you guys here to help me, we can figure this out. Okay. It's like I dropped a loop or something, but not a whole loop, just like part of it. Oh my God, the terror, the terror. I want you to understand. Okay, let's see. Mock-up prey bird. Mock-up prey bird. Rescue it. I could rescue a local stray cat. There are 1 billion of them in our neighborhood. And that is sort of a joke, but also kind of not a joke. Our neighborhood is so full of strays. There's like a few... I don't know if they're not mentally well. That might be me over exaggerating. There's a few people who have way too many cats and they're all outdoor cats and they live outside, but they get fed by having just cat food poured on the road. And like, the cats are fed. The people like that there's a million cats in the neighborhood. But when I see it, I'm like, these cats are not doing great. But the people feel like they are their cats. But they're also not really taking care of them. Use a crochet hook. Should have. Hubby says no more kitties until fall. It's our boating season. Bird for the pesky squirrels. Rescue the stitch with a crochet hook. I already did it with my needle because I am so good at knitting, actually. I think I fixed it. Yep. No more loop. What I'm thinking for the pesky squirrels is a few fake snake toys. Apparently rubber snakes scare cats and squirrels well, so good. I'm also thinking reflective tape. Apparently the reflective tape is also good for scaring the squirrels. And I'm also thinking wind chimes. Those are the things I've considered so far. There is something that I was wondering if you guys had any advice for. So I showed you also all my piercings are now fully healed with my new piercing jewelry in. I just want you to understand how long that takes. This one, for some reason, took a while to heal lately. Now everything is doing great, front and back. I know you really wanted to look inside my ear. You're welcome. You have a plan already. I do. I have some plan. I have some kind of plan. Okay, I want to show you on Pinterest. I want to look on Pinterest with you and see if there's any cool stuff. Backyard DIY decor. To see like what we could do with my backyard. Ooh, stones, painted stones. That's a fun idea. This is AI. I just want you to know. I hate that about it. But aside from that, what else could we put out in the backyard? Ew, all of this is AI. I hate AI art so much. It's not good. Bottles. I could do stuff with bottles. I don't have any bottles because we don't like drink beer or anything in glass bottles, but I could probably find bottles and hang them on the fence. You know? Ugh, I hate AI so much. Look at this AI. It makes you go, oh, that looks nice. But then if you look hard for a few seconds, you're like, wait a second. The hammock couldn't hang off of those bird cages. Wait a second. Where's all of the electricity coming from? Wait a second. It just makes you feel weird to look at least for me. You have a plan already. Dollar store. You think? Dollar store? Colorful bottles are sold there too. Well, I would have to thrift store it. You understand. This would not be something I could purchase at the dollar store is not bad. But yeah, I want to figure out something to sort of add decor. I mean, pine cones? Where could I get large pine cones right now? I wish I could paint my fence, but we don't live in a place like that. I'm kind of doing something like this, a little fairy garden. Oh my god, my stomach just started being very nauseous. Please hold. Okay, let's see. How about... Oh my god, my mouse is gonna kill me. City. Because I live in the city. City backyard. DIY decor. What do we have? Uh-oh. Oh, excuse me. Oh, jeez Louise. That wasn't a kiss, that was a sneeze. None of these bring me joy. Because they're fake, and I hate that about it. We do have the carpet out already. That's good. Colorful bottles. Like, we could do colorful bottles. We could do, I don't know, like mirrors or something. I'm looking around my inside. I know we can do rocks. We have a lot of rocks. We could definitely do a large amount of rocks in the decor. I don't know. Anyway, that's just one of the things that's on my mind. If you guys have any suggestions. Yeah, kiss, kiss. Cute birds. Very cute. Lovely. Yes, kiss. What am I? Oh, right, I'm knitting. I already forgot what I was doing. Good concentration levels here at the LML morning show podcast. This is not super flattering, this shirt. I feel like it's meant for a smaller woman. It's my size, and yet... Okay, do we want small phone? Maybe we want the small one. I just want you to have a good view of my actual knitting, which is, it's happening. We're getting stuff knitted. We're doing it. Eventually, I will finish this blanket. You know what I mean? It'll happen. So anyway, yesterday Alex and I did our groceries. On Saturday, you know what I did? I worked real hard the whole day, and I finished my video for this bag. This is my my favorite go-to bag now. It's the one that I use as my daily driver purse. Like, it's my favorite bag. And I filmed the whole thing because I'm a responsible YouTuber, and the tutorial is an hour long, and I did my best to shorten it as much as possible, and I got it down to 55 minutes. That was the shortest I could get it because it's a complicated project. Sorry, there's a bird climbing around behind me. What is she doing? Anyway, it's a complicated project. It's not hard, it's just tedious. Anyway, the tutorial will come out tomorrow. It is already live. Well, it's not live. You can't see it, but it's uploaded and finished. I will post it live for patrons today. So if you are a member of my Patreon, first of all, thank you for supporting the channel. And second of all, if you're a member of the Patreon, you can have early access to the video. Otherwise, it comes out tomorrow at 11 a.m. My oxalis, Frida, gave 2 more leaves. She is here to stay. I'm so happy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Louisa, I'm so glad that she survived. And she's got 2 more leaves coming for you. That's amazing. I kind of love that Frida has now expanded from here all the way across the ocean. And yeah, basically we are propagating the entire world. We just need to start spreading these things everywhere so everyone has copies. You know what? Now you're also a backup for me. If mine ever dies, I can say, hey, can you dig out a corm and send it back? And then I can start all over again. Or if yours dies, same thing. We have each other now. Louisa, I would like to see a photo of your oxalis Frida. The reason we call the oxalis Frida is back when we started the live stream, there was a very core group in our community. And I was a very invested gardener of indoor plants at the time. I guess I still am. Anyway, we named all of the plants that I had, and we named them in corresponding relation to the people who were in the stream. We picked plants that had a bunch of traits, and then the people who had the traits that worked with those plants would get the plant name. Anyway, Frida was the Oxalis triangularis burgundy, and she's a gorgeous, gorgeous plant that I have a larger version of. She is starting to struggle because I haven't watered her in a while. But anyway, I have a larger version of this plant, and I sent some of the corms, which are kind of like seeds, except this plant doesn't really spread by seeds. It spreads by tuber. So it's part of the tuber is called a corm. And I sent a few of the corms, or cormlets. They were like the segments. And it still says I need to upgrade to be a paid member on Patreon. Jerks. You need to upgrade? What do you mean? Aren't you already on Patreon? Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I need to count to 6. 5 and 6. Anyway, yeah, so I sent some of those corms all the way to the Netherlands, and Louisa planted them up, and now they are growing there. Yeah, it takes payment each month. So odd. It takes payment each month. It also shows up for me that you are a patron. Maybe I changed a setting. I didn't change a setting. I don't know why I'm even trying to give myself a problem. Let me see. Audience. I know you're in here. Oh my gosh, my Patreon has gone down by like half. Please join my Patreon. It used to be like enough to be a second part of my income, and now it's like basically a hobby. So please join. Please join my Patreon, whoever you are out in the world. I feel like I know you're in here. Hold on a sec. Candace, where are ya? Candace, where are ya? You're at the very bottom for sure because you're one of the oldest supporters, which is how I know I see you all the time in here. Candace, where are you? Why are you not here anymore? Active? Candace, where? There you are. April 12th. That was the last time. You're still here. I don't know why it acts like you aren't. April? Yeah. I'm sorry, it shows that you need to upgrade. You definitely don't need to upgrade. Pick in Discord. Thank you, Louisa. Let me see your oxalis. Look at her. She's coming. Look at her go. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves. She's doing so good. Is that really the only one that decided to live? Do you have the other ones still planted somewhere? I bet you if you just ignore wherever they are, they will start coming up eventually. Oh, hello, Beelzebub. Can I have a kiss? Don't friggin' bite me. This bird is still on some shit right now. Excuse my language, but my parrots are both... They're on the edge. Do you see this red mark on my cheek? This is where she bit me on Friday on my face. Can I have a kiss? Do you see this face? That is not a kiss. That is not a kiss. That's a bite. That's not a kiss. That's a bite. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. Anyway, my birds are both in their demonic era. It is spring. They are Twitter-pated, and therefore they decided to just be straight up disrespectful and bite me when I ask for kisses. Which I'm expecting usually when I ask Gary for kisses, because Gary is a biter, but Beelzebub is usually my nice girl, so I don't love that she's kind of in a mean mood. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? See? She doesn't want to give me a kiss, and she's going to bite me again. That's so rude. And I bribe her with food, and I bribe her with affection, and I bring her to the window and tell her about all the stuff that's outside, and I'm so nice to her. Then she comes out here with this attitude and is like, actually, maybe I'll just bite you. Who do you think you are? She has no respect. So, in a couple of weeks, first of all, in like a week, it's my birthday. Second of all, in like a couple of weeks, Alex and I are going to be going for a short trip to Ottawa. And then in a couple of weeks after that, Alex is leaving. He's going to Italy. Yes, I put the whole piece or dirt in this pot, so if they come up, it'll be the same one. But seems like this is the only one. Well, I haven't given up hope that it's not. I sent a few. Weren't there a few? How many did I send? Maybe 5? There was at least a few corms. That's kind of a sad germination rate. I feel like more is coming. Candace, I've watched our birthday video at least 3 times over the weekend. Candace, that's so funny. It's a cute birthday video. I might go back and watch that one. I have to decide what to film next. I put some suggestions for myself into my calendar, and I don't know which one I want to do, but I think I want to crochet myself another bucket hat. Do I have a bucket hat that I've crocheted already? Yes. But, you know, Maybe I need another. I feel like I'm gonna have 3 if I make one more. I have a blue one from Candace. I have, what is it, purple, the one I made for myself? I think it's purple. But I think I want to make another for myself that is like cotton and stiff. Like a really good go-to bucket hat. 5 to 7, something like that. Well, then I'm not giving up yet, Louisa. I believe that more will come up. If there were 5 to 7 to begin with, I think more will happen. Oh, I also stopped by my sister's house yesterday. Poor Alistair decided it was Sunday and he didn't need a nap. He's 2.5, so I don't know when naps stop, but not yet. It's not yet. He decided he didn't want a nap, and my sister and her husband tried putting him down. He didn't want to go down, so no nap for him yesterday. And I was like, how's he doing? And my sister basically was like, he's like the edge of a knife right now. He's happy, super excited, super pumped, or he's ready to destroy the world. He's ready to go scorched earth and just burn it all to the ground. And can't lie, I understand that feeling. And I said, like, who wants to skip a nap? A 2.5-year-old, that's who. It's crazy because we were talking about how lovely he is. He's just a lovely baby, and we were like, he's turning 3 in like September, right? He's almost done the terrible 2s and he's like the least terrible. So he's probably going to have like a, I don't know, the threatening 3s or something. The terrible 2s followed by the threatening 3s. Something will happen. He's too lovely. They couldn't have skipped out on having a troublesome child. There's no way. He's such a sweetheart. And he's so sweet and gentle. He's a cutie. And if you're, like, when I wear my hair different from what he's used to, he says, oh, Auntie Laura, you're so beautiful. And I'm like, I only believe it if you say it. I don't believe it if anyone else in the world says it. But when Alistair says, oh, you're so beautiful, then it's true. Turns out I'm so beautiful, guys. All I have to do is change my hair once in a while and then I'm so beautiful. Auntie Laura, your hair is brown and yellow, like Anna. Okay. I guess Anna gets like that white highlight for a minute. Sure. You're like a princess. That's correct. It would be good, but I'm very happy only with this one. It arrived with some fussy mold. I dried them with a napkin, and after 2 days I put them all in the soil. Well, hopefully more will come, but even if only one is surviving, you'll still have an active plant, so that's good. You're like a princess, Auntie Laura. That's right. That's correct, Alistair. I am, in fact, like a princess. He knows all the characters from Frozen, and he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He is a very knowledgeable baby. And my seeds were some of the first things arriving, if I'm correct. Right, I think you were one of the first ones, so really, you should have arrived happy. He's so sweet. He is. He's so sweet, and he's so smart. Like, I know all babies are the smartest and the sweetest. It's just like all dogs are the cutest. But he's really smart. And maybe he's as smart as every other 2.5-year-old. I don't know very many 2.5-year-olds. But from what I see, he is a brilliant, brilliant genius who is also a 2.5-year-old baby. So when things happen and he acts like a 2.5-year-old, it's hilarious because I'm like, you are just so wise. And then he'll do something so stupid. And I'll be like, but you're also literally so stupid. You don't know anything. But you know what? He don't need to know anything. At this age, he's so cute. Everything he knows is magic. I love teaching him things. So Saturday was just a work day for me. I don't think I even went out at all. I think I stayed home the whole day. Alex was gone for the morning, so I got lots of work done. I did a bunch of cleaning in the morning, which was really nice. Hey there, Rohan. Nope, 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 nope. No cats up there. Get down. Nope. Sorry, one sec. He's on my shelf. He's not allowed to be. Get down. Go on. Get off. Not you, Beelzebub. You're fine. Oh, I have all of my yarn. Hold on a sec. Rohan, you're ruining my whole plan. Where is that spray bottle? Get down. Good boy. Thank you. Sorry, I need the cat to not think that the shelf here is part of what he's allowed to play with, because it's not. Hey, Alex. Could you make me another cup of coffee? Can you make me a new cup of coffee? Mine got cold. Not just to top up, a whole new one, please. Thank you. Ada is not a princess girl. I try to watch any movie from Disney and she doesn't engage. I mean, that's probably good. That being said, Alistair is definitely a princess boy right now. He has this tutu, this pink tutu that my sister and I found when we went thrifting. He's been wanting to dress up like Anna and Elsa ever since watching Frozen. And my sister was like, I didn't realize, like, when you have a baby boy, you don't really have any dress up clothes. It's just not part of it until they start asking for it. I feel like with girls, you have lots of like dresses and options for dressing up. Not a lot of dress up options for boys. So we went to the thrift store and we found this hot pink tutu. And he's obsessed with it. It's like an elastic waistband so he can take it on and off when he wants. But he'll have like this shirt that's covered in like not mud, but like food dirt, and it says "rawr" and it has like a dinosaur on it. And then he has this pink tutu and he pulls it on over his shorts or over his pants and he twirls around and he runs around wearing it. And he says, "This is my pink dress, like Anna." And I'll be like, "Oh, like Anna's dress." And he'll go, "It's Anna, Auntie Laura, not Anna. It's not Anna, it's Anna." And then he'll go, "Anna." Bro. Teaching me how to pronounce the Disney princesses' names. Okay. But yeah, he like is obsessed with this little pink tutu. And he's been, ever since my sister got it at the thrift store last week, the week before, it's like one of his favorite. A whole picture. He's sweet. He is so sweet. Twirls around, gets his knees all bruised up, but he's wearing, thank you so much, wearing a hot pink tutu while doing it. And he loves it. He thinks it's the coolest thing. And I love that for him because like he doesn't know anything about the world yet. So like he sees a pink tutu and goes, "It's like Anna. I want to be like Anna." He's not going like, "It's for girls and I am a boy and therefore it's a fun game to play." It's just a costume. And I love that for him. There's no preconceived notions of anything for him yet. Clothes are just clothes. And he was like, "Why don't I have any dresses?" One of the girls at his daycare, she has a dress and she gets to wear it to daycare. Why can't I have a dress to wear to daycare? And daycare has a whole bunch of dress up clothes because they have little girls and little boys. So he dresses up as a princess there and he like loves it. So when he's dressed as a princess, we say he's such a beautiful little princess. Like, I don't know. I just feel like he has no preconceived notions of gender, and I love that for him. He gets to just enjoy playing. Precisely, right? It's just, he doesn't want to wear it all the time. He did want to wear it out on a walk with the dogs the other day. It was very cute. Pictures were adorable from it. But like, I wish I had, I think I do. I think I have a picture. Would it be in my, hold on a sec. I think I have a picture I can probably show. My sister probably took one because it's so stupid cute. Come on. Okay. Just hold on, we're going home. Okay, I think I got it. Let me show you. It's like he's too cute. It's worth the wait, let me tell you. Well, I just downloaded it, so where is it? So annoying. Why you gotta make me do it twice? It's not that annoying. Okay, here it is. Ready for this? He's so effing cute. It's like we don't even deserve him. Look at this. Look at him in his footy pajamas with fire trucks on it, wearing his friggin' tutu. I can't. That's so cute. Tell me that's not the cutest thing. Look at this baby. Look how big he is, but he's still a baby. He's just having some footy pajamas. Oh God, I love this kid so much. Look at the, isn't it a pretty tutu also? Oh my God, he's so big. Like he was just born. I know. He was just born and now he's a whole person and he's heavy. He like weighs a bunch because he's not a baby anymore. He's a full-on grown-up. Oh God, he's adorable. Love that crinoline, totally. I have to tell you, because he can be a great actor in the future, very comfortable in his own skin, totally. I have to tell, I can feel the baby moving in my belly. Started with the short list of names. Okay. Are you gonna tell us what this short list is? I want to know the short list. Like he was just born. That's what it feels like, is that he was just born. I can't, my goodness. I know. I love that skirt. Also, my sister and I, when we were shopping, we were like twirling around holding it. Rohan. Still too long. The list is still too long? Well, give us a couple of good names. Wait, it's another girl, right? You said? I think you told us it's another girl. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so it's another girl and you have Ada. Are you looking for names that go with Ada? Girl names that sound good with Ada. A sibling for Ada. The fact that there's already a Reddit post for it. Ada and Mabel. Mabel is cute. I like Eden. Ada and Eden. Eden, Ada. Does Eden sound good in all the languages that she will be talked to in? Okay, let me just make you a little quick listy list over here. Ruby, stop it. Ruby, that has to be on the list. Such a cute name. I love the name Ruby. Ada and Ruby. Ada and Evelyn. Ooh, Evelyn is nice. Eden and Ada are a little close in the sound. Aiden and Phoebe. Aiden and Margot. Aiden and Lucy. Lucy is cute, actually. Ada and Lucy. They do have to sound good. And I like how Ada says Bella. Okay, so you could do Isabel. Or Isabella. Let's see. Lily, kind of popular. Ooh, Emmeline. That's a pretty one. Emmeline. I love that the internet is like, what name can I do for my child that is having... Ooh, Ada and Alora. That's a cute one. We love Alora. It sounds like Laura. Ada and Flora also sounds good. Here we go. I like how Ada says, Bella, I have a cousin's girl called Isabella. Violet, Mabel, Evelyn, Lucy, Isabel, Emmeline, Alora, Flora. Ada. Ada and Maeve. Oh, Maeve. What about Maeve? Stop. Maeve. That would be so cute. Little Mavie. How about Maisie? Ada and Maisie. It has to sound good in your languages that she's going to be spoken to in, though. Like, it sounds good in English. Does it sound good in Spanish? Is Colombia Spanish? Please excuse my ignorance. It's just an embarrassment, the lack of knowledge that I have about anything. And then your husband's from India, right? Just assume that I have a good memory and remember things about all of you because I'm a good person, a good friend. I'm not trash. Ada and Maeve sounds cute though. Ada, Violet. Ada and Evelyn? Stop. Ada and Evelyn would be so cute. I never thought looking that list, names for a sister of Ada. The internet has everything that we need. The internet would never lie to us, and the internet would never give us bad information, Louisa. You have to always look. Lol, yes, Spanish. Please just excuse the ignorance that comes out of my mouth on a regular basis, okay? I'm like, I know you, Wilson. You know what, though? Some places where I would assume they speak Spanish end up actually speaking Portuguese. So, like, to me, Portuguese is where Portugal is. And then you're like, well, it's not just there. There's also parts of South America that are also Portuguese. So, what the heck? Colombia's not one of them, but still. Colombia, India, Netherlands. How does this even happen? What happened here? Spanish, English, Dutch, and Punjabi. Spanish, English, Dutch, and Punjabi. Right, it has to sound good in all those languages, and it can't mean anything weird in any of those languages. So you might be like, oh, Evelyn is so beautiful. Just kidding. In Punjabi, it means cursed one. You know what I mean? Or you might be like, oh, Isabel is so beautiful. But unfortunately, in Spanish, it means worst nightmare. You know, you gotta make sure. Also, if you're going to be living in Netherlands, then it needs to sound good in Dutch because all of her peers are going to be saying her name. And they're going to say it with a Dutch flair, you know? I bet you there's a list if you search what names sound good in Spanish, Dutch, and Punjabi. I bet you there's a list for that. Use Candace. It means extra sweet. Ha 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 ha. Use Laura. Ada and Laura. Beautiful. Great name. I suggest Laura. Ada and Laura. I've been coming to love the names Sydney and Morgan for girls. I really like the name Morgan. I feel like it has such a nice, like, wooden color to it. Morgan. But that's me. And I also don't have children. I like Alicia, but I think all the Alicias I know are a little crazy from my childhood. To be fair, Alicia was really popular when I was young, so probably when you were young, it was still popular too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I actually agree with you. All the Alicias that I knew were popular. They were popular style girls. So I don't know about Alicia. Actually, no, I knew one Alicia that was really cool. She babysat me growing up. And she was very sweet and beautiful. Like a beautiful souled human. So she was one of my first experiences of seeing an adult woman as a beautiful person. Like when I was growing up, I was like, she's so beautiful. And now looking back, I think she was just really nice. And like her spirit was beautiful because she's just like, she's pretty. But like, I remember thinking that she was the most beautiful person I'd ever seen. No, say it right. Candies. Candice. I can't imagine Candies. Unless it was with an accent. Candies. Come here, Candies. You know, like if your mom was Russian and called you Candice, and then you were being called Candies. Candies, come here, Candies. Idi suda, Candies. then I could see it, but just straight up Candies confuses my brain. My brain doesn't understand that. I've never met a Candice before. Candice. Sorry, Candace. Does your husband call you Candies? Am I, like, being rude by calling you Candace all the time? Should I just switch over and start calling you Candies? It's just hard because you've been Candace to me for years. But if you want me to, I can switch. I can start calling you Candies. I'll do it. I'll do it for you. It'll be our 5-year anniversary name change. It's fine. And yes, you have met a Candies. Well, no. No, I haven't. My hubby calls... No, hubby calls me Casey. Casey. Yo, what's up, Casey? You have met a Candies. Well, you know what I mean. I have because of you. But I mean, like, I haven't because I haven't ever heard someone say I've never heard someone else say the name Candies. You know what I mean? I've only ever heard Candace. So when I read your name, even though you tell me it's Candice, my brain, she has not read that word and heard it pronounced that way. K for the first name, C for my middle name, KC. What's up, KC? My sister still calls her husband by his last name. And I was like, bro, his last name is also your and your children's last names. But she just refers to him. My sister refers to her husband in front of his parents as his last name. Like, hey, instead of saying, hey, honey, or hey, first name, or hey, whatever, she says, hey, and then his last name. His parents are there, but she'll just call him by his last name. And everybody's just like, that's what his nickname is, his last name, because he was a hockey bro growing up, which is fine, except for, what do you mean? You're with our whole family. What are you calling him by his last name for? Also, Alistair has switched from calling my sister Mama and Mama to Mommy. It's a little bit heartbreaking. I mean, it's Happy. It's another cute name that he calls his mom now, which is so sweet. But he switched off from calling her Mama, and now she's straight up Mommy. Like a 2-syllable name word. Mommy. Yeah, Mommy. Mommy. It's so cute. I'm still Auntie Wawa, and I say, you can say words with L, and he says yes, and I say, can you say I like chocolate? He goes, I like chocolate, and I'm like, I'm Auntie Laura, and he's like, Auntie Wawa. So now it's just a choice. Before it was like he didn't know how to say the letter L yet, so he would just replace it with a W, and that was fine. Now it's an active choice that I am Auntie Wawa. With my other nibblings, I'm Yaya, Auntie Yaya, Auntie Yaya, and Auntie Wawa. That's my name for my nieces and nephews. Auntie Yaya and Auntie Wawa. I like them both. Both are good. I will take both nicknames, and they will both work. Although I know that another kid that is one of my friend's kids calls their grandma Yaya. So I don't know about all that, but I just think it's because it's Laura. Yeah. I'm 2 syllables. It's all good. So weird. Ada can pronounce the K sound only in Spanish, not in English. That is weird. Yeah, Alistair can do S if it's in the middle of a sentence, but if a word starts with the letter S, he uses the letter F. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does, but he doesn't for sorry. He says sorry. Dinosaur. Sorry. Can you read me a story? Stop it. A story? I'll read you as many stories as you want me to. That's the cutest thing in the world. Story instead of story. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Auntie Wawa. Also, Wawa, you can say R and you can say L. Laura, he can fully say all the sounds you need to say Laura. He says, I'm sorry, Auntie Wawa. I'm sorry. What about Warwa? Auntie Warwa, Auntie Lowa. Like, you can do all those sounds, silly guy. And I tell him that, and he says, no, I'm just a baby. And then I go, oh, you're just a baby. And he goes, no, I'm a big boy. And now his favorite thing is that I go, oh, he's so sweet. What a cute little baby. And then I pick him up and he goes, no, I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy. I'm not a baby. And then I put him down and he goes, maybe I'm a baby. And then I pick him up and he goes, I'm not a baby. I'm a big boy. He makes such fun games. Candace, one smile cookie down. You are saving the children, Candace. You are providing for the Tim Hortons children. It is weird. Kids are so weird. Everything they do is weird. Everything they say is weird. They're just brilliant little monkeys. Brilliant little pet monkeys that we have to keep forever, and I love them. I'm sending them all to camp, one cookie at a time. Yes. Well done. Sending all the children to camp via snacks. Oh, I went to the Real Canadian Superstore yesterday, which is a grocery store where I live. And they had Cadbury mini eggs. Look at how big this bag is. This bag is, what, 875 grams. So it's almost 2 pounds, or it is 2 pounds. 420. Oh, it's 2 pounds. So this is a 2-pound bag of Cadbury mini eggs. Guess how much I paid? $5. They were $5. They were on sale because Easter's over. And I got a bag because Alex said, it's a really good deal, Laura. We should probably have it. 454. Did I say 424? 454. Okay, so it's not quite 2 pounds. Just about. I have a sneeze stuck in my nose. It's gonna come at ya. Love after holiday chocolate sales. Me too. After holiday. Oh, get off of me. It just got pooped on. Did it get on me? You jerk. Think you're doing? Did I get any? Most of it got on the floor. I felt it though, so I know it didn't only get on the floor. It got on me. When did you even make all these poops? It's cage cleaning day today. Okay. Did you get your Mandarin email yet? I got mine. No. Oh, for a birthday. No, I did not. Why? What's the deal on birthdays? It's only if you have a bunch of people go with you, isn't it? I feel like, there we go. Coffee back on the heat. 3 adults, you pay free. I mean, I have 3 adults. My sister, my sister's husband, and Alex. We could do that. It's not a bad idea. I know Alex booked me a massage, which is so nice. He booked me a massage for the day after my birthday, so that's one thing I know I'm going to be doing. And then I think the same day I'm going to be going on a bit of a road trip. Guys, do you understand that I'm going to be on my own? I'm not really going to be alone, but I mean, I'm going to be without Alex for like 10 days. He's going to Italy and I don't know what to do. I do know what to do. let's do it together for a minute, shall we? You guys just talk amongst yourselves while I do a little bit of internet sleuthing here. I said to my sister I was thinking while Alex is gone of hiring a cleaning person to come and deep clean Alex's office. I know. He likes his stuff the way he likes it. Oh, Molly Maid, not Minute Maid. So, you know, let's see. "45 years of experience. Regular cleaning, deep cleaning, move in and move out. I just want to know, like, roughly seasonal cleaning. I feel like that's... What about apartment and condo cleaning? A thorough cleaning of your bathroom and kitchen, complete vacuuming of every room, washing all non-carpeted floors, dusting baseboards, pictures, lampshades, windowsills, furniture, and light fixtures, wiping cupboard exteriors, spot cleaning walls, door frames, and baseboards. Okay, let's see what a deep clean looks like. A seasonal clean. Thorough cleaning of the bathroom, complete vacuuming, washing, spot... That's the same information. Make your home sparkle. Our expert team will refresh. Tackling dust, mud floors, hard to reach areas. That's not really helpful. Anyway, I was thinking of having someone come as part of our anniversary gift to have someone clean his space like really well. Do you think that's a terrible idea? Go on the site and sign up for the birthday club. Okay. How much should I expect to pay for a Molly Maid? Let's see. Word of mouth is the best way to find someone. We had a condo clean for $100 cash. They did several units in our building. I just kind of want to hire a professional company. Let's see. Cleaning services. Go on the site and sign up for the B-Day Club. I will. The Maid Brigade. That's cute. I don't know if I want to click a service one. Let's see. Oh, there's a bunch near where I live. That's good. Anyway, that's something that I'm thinking of. Book your spring cleaning. One-time cleaning, that's what we want. One time is a great solution for those who need immediate assistance. Well, I don't need immediate assistance, first of all. Calm down. Please hold. One-time cleaning. Let's see what it says. Feeling overworked, tired, or stressed? I mean, no. It's more about I want a deep clean. It's less about that I can't do it. It's more about that I don't want to do it. All right, anyway, that's something I'm going to have to look at. This is too much information for me to do right now. Clearly. Anyway, that's something I'm thinking of for his anniversary sort of present. I feel like the space, hello, I'm sorry I'm late, hi everyone, hey there Candy. Anyway, I feel like the space, if somebody's doing it who's professionally doing it, they're not going to move stuff around and they'll put stuff back where it goes, so I don't have to worry as much about accidentally ruining his office while he's away. But I kind of want to just like clean some stuff while he's gone, get some stuff really like deep cleaned, you know? I don't know. It feels like it could be a good idea. Like, I don't need help with the regular stuff like laundry and dishes, but I feel like having someone come in here and just like deal with some of the seasonal stuff would be good. I made a book. Ooh, well done. What kind of book? Hopefully it's a book that you're proud of. I am trying to continue knitting this blanket, but my ADD is so on that I just have no interest in finishing this blanket anymore, but I have to. I have so much left to do on this blanket. This ball of yarn is actually lasting a crazy amount of time to me. Like, the ball is shrinking so slowly. I'm telling you, the ADD is crazy right now. Like, I don't know why. Why am I doing what I'm doing? I don't know, but this is what I want to be doing right now, is pulling apart this yarn ball. I'm literally like a dopamine fiend right now. I'm just following it. My brain said rewind the ball. So that's what's happening right now. Do I need to rewind this ball? No, definitely not. The ball was wound perfectly, but I want to understand how much yarn is left, and this is how I'm going to do it. So much for knit or sew today. How about unwind a well-wound yarn ball and rewind it? That sounds like a lot of sensible decisions. What kind of book is it that you made, Candy? Are you going, Candace, to the Mandarin for your birthday? I don't think I'll go to the Mandarin. I think Alex and I will probably go to Denny's for breakfast and to sushi. Maybe switch and crochet a border now. It doesn't have to be a big blanket. Oh, heck yeah, I am. I don't think I need to switch yet. I think that this is still a lot of yarn when it comes to knitting. I know it's not a lot of yarn when it comes to crochet, but I think that this is an amount of yarn that I can actually still make quite a bit of blanket. I wish I had a scale so I could weigh the ball and then weigh the blanket and figure out via math what that's gonna look like. Why am I unwinding this ball of yarn? I feel like I know what I'm doing to myself is just making my life harder, but it's what I want to do right now. So here we go. Ugh, I don't want to film today. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in any mood to do anything. I don't want to work. I just want to go and play in the sun. Pretty sure it's going to be nice today too. It looks like a beautiful day. Oh, heck yeah, I am. That's awesome. Crazy birds. Okay, I'm almost at the bottom. I think I can start re-rolling it now. I just wanted to like feel how much yarn this is, you know? Like how much yarn is this and how much yarn is this? It feels like a similar amount, you know? This is just a huge yarn barf mess I made for myself. Ugh. Well, why are you surprised about what just happened? Of course that's what happened. Ugh. The yarn barf on my floor right now. Why did I do this? The closest Denny's to me is the Falls. I don't think they do free breakfast at this one, jerks. So I'll have to drive to Hamilton or Stony Creek. I do, I think we do to Brantford. That seems too far. Brampton. That seems wrong. Burlington? There's one in one of the surrounding towns that has the free breakfast. I know Toronto doesn't. So we won't be going to the Toronto one for breakfast. Pics of my book in chat. It's very basic and held together with glue, but I love it. Awesome. Let me just wind up this ball of yarn for some reason that I unwound for some reason. It felt like the right thing to do at the time, okay? I think we'll be able to get quite a bit more done. I want to learn how to make books. Book binding looks so fun and so pretty. Frida did book binding. I have one of her books in my bookshelf. I think I might plant out the rest of the feverfew today. I feel like it's not bringing me any joy. I know it will once it flowers, but right now I'm looking at it and going like, you're not even growing. Go outside. You can handle the cold. Why did I do this? Next time I think to do this, be like, why are you doing this? That's stupid. Stop. Please. Yes, yes, Gary, I hear you. By the way, if you've not yet clicked the thumbs up button on today's stream, please click the thumbs up button. It helps the channel grow. And you're already here, so you might as well. See that little troublemaker bird in the background there? Out here doing crimes. Oh, you know what? I guess I could tell because of the colors that we have going. I've already seen the large pink chunk, right? So that means there's at least this much left. And then the blue on either side of it and the white. So there's at least this much left because it was white down at the middle. Is there another pink and blue section? I think there's like this much yarn left. So I think I should be able to get that much more done. Beelzebub, get off of there. Get off of that. Then there's a dark blue. Okay, and then the light blue. And then the pinky orange. Is the yellowy white here too? Okay, so right here is where we're at right now. And there is still going to be the pinky orange, the blue, the orange, the dark blue, the pinky blue, and the white. So we get all of this again. So it's not going to be quite a square, but it should be close to a square. I think we're going to have enough. See, it actually did have a use. Me doing this unwinding was actually for the purpose of knowing what colors we have left, how much of each we have left. And I think we have one more repeat of all the colors. Hello, Beelzebub. Hello. Hey, pretty bird. There. Why am I like this? Okay. So, the colors that we went through when I unwound it. Let me finish the row and then we can look at how the colors are. Measure this out and stuff. Do I have my measuring tape anywhere near me? No, why would I have that? It's not like it's something I need for this or anything. I feel like it is around here somewhere. Also, I don't need to do the border until I'm like 6 rows away because the border is already maintained within this project, Candace. Like the border is built right in. See? So the only border part I have to know is when I have only 6 rows left of yarn. And I'm pretty sure that I can gauge when that will be based on what we've just done, the unrolling we did. Because after we unrolled, I should have been paying better attention. Cover is just cotton I already had, and the pages are folded index cards. Oh. Interesting. Just a little pocket book. Let me get to the end of this row so we can spread this out. I feel like I have to pee all the time because the animal's water fountain is making this waterfall dripping sound all the time. And I don't love it. I do love it, I just don't love having to pee all the time. Okay. There we go. All right, so here we are. Oops, sorry. Sorry, so loud. Okay. So here's the blanket. Of course, it is still trying to fold up. Don't care for that. But here's our length right now. Let's see what we got. We're just about at the 30 centimeter mark. If I stretch her just a bit, we hit that 30 centimeters, which is 12 inches. And inside the ball of yarn, we did see a full section of this guy, and we got to cream again. So I think we have from here to here repeated, which should give us another. Not again, I think it won't be quite a square, but I think we'll be pretty close to a square. This is wet, this dark spot. Here we go. Hold on, let me put you in the front view first. So you can just see where we're at. So that's the back, which is all garter, and then the front, which is all stockinette. The colors. Beautiful. The colors. Gorgeous baby colors. Someday we will finish this blanket and we'll be so happy about it. I don't personally know when that day is, but it'll happen. It's gonna happen for us. We just have to have to believe. We just have to believe in ourselves. You know that feeling when you're talking to yourself, but you're pretending like you're talking to everybody? That's me literally right now. We are all going to be so fine. This is going to be just fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Switch to pearls. And purl across. Anybody got anything exciting going on this week? Because for me, the answer is no. Is there any way I can make this a faster stitch? Like, it's almost like if I have you down here, will that be better? I just feel like I can do my pearls faster. I just feel like there's gotta be a way. Like, to have it be, maybe this finger holds it down, and then this finger holds it up, you know? So that I can go up. No. Okay, so what we need is something, we want the string to be held up as its natural point. Right? Right. So if the string is up as its natural point, and then we yarn over it, Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can purl faster by doing something different. Like without bending my fingers. Can I purl faster? Okay, so we want the yarn to be up, and then my thumb can bring it down. Yarn could be up, thumb can bring it down. You know, it feels harder than I want it to. Up, down. Maybe we could do up with the middle finger, down with the pointer finger. You know? Hold on. You guys just be patient. I'm gonna figure out how to purl fast. If my fingers are up with the yarn, right, then it wraps in front and I could bring my pointer down. Up is where it sits. Bring my pointer down. I don't know. Oh my god, that looks so confusing. It's not. It's just that I don't know which way if I keep the yarn up, then it automatically will wrap itself around the needle. But the next step is for the yarn to be down so that I can move my needle easily. So it's something where I need to have the yarn moving up and down. Like, but I also need to have a good tension maintained. I was using my thumb for it. Like I was going like that and then having the thing come back like this. And that's fine. Like having, but that's a lot of like thumb movement. And it also requires me having the yarn wrapped around my thumb, which isn't my favorite. This is this is the fastest way I can purl right now. Insert, yarn over, pull through like that. But like, I feel like there's got to be a better situation, a better setup for purling with the yarn, a better place for it to go. I don't know. Something. Something with less motion. Just feels like a lot of motion. I got another one I'm working on for maps. Ooh, that's cool. Oh well, I think I'll just have to purl like this until something else better comes along. The main thing is that I want my tension to stay nice. I don't want to have parts of it being so loose because I don't have good tension. But it is just a purl stitch. There's got to be a quick purl. The easiest purl, you know? But I'm also holding my yarn. Am I holding it like a left-handed person or like a right-handed person? I don't know. I might be holding it like a left-handed or like a right-handed. Some of like I'm left-handed, but some of the ways I do stuff is right-handed, so I don't even know what's what. Turns out I've been crocheting right-handed forever, even though I'm left-handed. So maybe I would be faster at crochet if I was doing it left-handedly. Alas. Would you be allowed to paint the fence in the backyard of your area? Do a big flower mural? I don't think so. Yeah, I thought about that too, Candace, but I don't think so. Because, well, I don't think that I'd be allowed. I don't think there would be any punishment if I did it. So I do think I could do it. I don't, like, they're not going to evict us for painting old fence that is, like, rotted. However, I also just, I don't really know if I want to do that in a place that I don't own. While I do think it would be a very pretty way to bring a little more into the backyard. Maybe I could just paint the back fence dark green, you know? Or light, very light green to bring light into the area. Wonder how much paint it would take to do light green for the whole back fence. Something unoffensive, you know? Unoffensive. I like the idea of a flower mural, but I don't know if that's a good renter-friendly thing. you know. But maybe light green. Like a bright yellowy sort of chartreuse green. That could be fun. Because it would just brighten the area up and make it look more finished. I know our backyard is kind of janky in general. Just because of the way that it is. Get colored flat marbles like the ones from the dollar store and glue them here and there on the fence to catch light and throw colors. That's a nice idea. I do like that idea. Just hot glue gun them out there. Or like epoxy glue. Back them with tin foil first. Oh, true. Get that sparkle going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Gotta make sure we've got our border stitches. E600. Is that the glue kind? Does Alex have that already? Probably. Why am I knitting like I'm purling? Oh, E6000, not E600. Even fancier. Shush up, tummy. You're fine. All right, 2 more down. Only 150 more rows to go. I don't know how many more rows. It seems like a lot. E6000. It's temperature friendly. Oh, okay. Well, maybe first I'll go to Princess Auto and price out some paint. Whoa, whoa, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not doing that here. What? What is it? There's nothing happening. There's nothing around that has made any noise. There's nothing scary. All right? I'm not interested in that type of shouting. I find it offensive. Sorry, sometimes the birds catch, something catches their eyes, and then they're like, warning, warning. But really, it's just nothing. It's just something that caught their eye that they didn't recognize. Did you look into the thing in Facebook Messenger? I thought Alex would find it handy. I did. I looked into it, and he does go to that one, just not regularly. But I did see it, so thank you for sending it. He does go to that one sometimes. I will, he doesn't have to go for anything lately, though. We did just get new tires. Do you know how much new tires cost? Become a patron. That's how much they cost. Let me just tell you, for new tires, with, I think not with rims, because we already had rims, but maybe he got them with rims. Anyway, he got new summer or all season or whatever. Oh, and I think I shared you another dog. Oh, I didn't see the other dog. Unless it's the one that was with the lizard that you showed me. Anyway, a new set of tires for our car is $1,300. First of all, we've never bought new tires. This was the first time we ever bought new tires. Up until now, we've always bought used tires because that's insane. But Alex was like, I want to get new tires. I will have them for years. If we get them new, they have a 5-year warranty, and usually we get new tires every like 4 or 5 years anyway. So these will be warranted the whole time we have them. Bada 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 bada. And I said, okay, I'm no longer interested in talking about it. I don't care. Get whatever you think is right for us and right for our car. So he did. $1,300 for gosh darn tires. So my heart is broken for that, but we do have new tires, so that's good. Now our winter tires are off the car, which they should be already, but a lot of people are late for it. Her little waddle. But yeah, that sucks. So are you a patron yet? Become a patron. Join my Patreon, where you'll get early access to videos, access to our private Discord, and just the general satisfaction of knowing that you are helping support the channel and support me. So Those are all good reasons. I am, lol. Yeah, I know. All of you guys who are in here already are. I'm just trying to give it to the broader YouTube audience. Hey, if you're just here watching in the background, become a patron. Support the channel. Help me pay for these tires. But LOL, I know you are. I'm just trying to do my ads. You know, trying to get my ads in. Here's my ad. Subscribe, like the video, become a patron, buy my art on Etsy, all the things. Knitting is so much faster than purling. I can just whip around a knit. But for pearls, it takes so long in comparison. What was I going to check? Oh yeah, Candace, you said you sent me some. Another dog. Another dog to look at. No reply, no update, no nothing when it comes to Tio. So Tio has probably already been placed with a new family, which is good. I hope that he has a happy life. I am a little sad, but you know. You can't always get what you want, honey. You can't always... Alex is going to come home and there's going to be like 5 new dogs. That's what's going to happen. He's going to go to Italy and he's going to come home and I'm going to have a legion of dogs. Elon Musk wants a legion of children. Laura wants a legion of janky chihuahuas. All right, another row finished. Now let's check out what Candace sent me on ye old Facebook. You guys can look at Beelzebub while I do this. Stop. Do I know that dog? Oh, no, I do not. Okay. That dog looks like a dog. Why is it not bringing me to the actual page? Oh, there we go. Stop it. Look at them. Hold on. Do you want to see them? Adopted. Oh, they're already adopted. Well, thanks for showing me them for my heart, but these 2 puppies are already adopted. Let's see what about them. Bonded. Declawed. No. House trained. Unknown. 8 years. 8 years. Sorry, that's okay. I'm happy that they are happy. Although I do want to go to Peterborough Humane Society now. You can't always get... Laura, you need to stop. Looking like she wants a kiss, but it's a trap. Can I have a kiss? Thank you. Can I have a kiss? Have a kiss? No, it's a trap. It's a trap. I tried to share soon just in case. Well, thank you, Candace, but unfortunately for me, not this time. Look at her. She's look how sweet she looks. It's not real. Sorry, I'm looking in there. I'm just scrolling on their Facebook page. You can't always get what you want, honey. Can I have a kiss? Thank you. Thank you, baby. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? No, not a bite. A kiss. 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 Thank you. I think she likes watching the computer screen when you're doing stuff on it. Yeah, probably. She also just is, in general, just... Do you see how sweet you look? Whoa, look how pretty your feathers are. Look at those pretty feathers and the way they catch the light, so weird. Interesting. Anyway. Do you see there's you? Do you see? That's you. Hey baby, have a kiss? Kiss. Mwah. Don't want to be bit today. I literally don't want to be bit today. Can I have a kiss? Thank you, baby. Dang bird. She's cute, but she's feisty. Okay. Let's get back to this knitting project, shall we? There we go. The first 6 stitches are regular knit. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button as you come in, friends. It helps the channel, and you're already here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I know most of you have already liked the video, but I have to remind you just in case you didn't. I'm telling you, this is gonna make me crazy. I feel like I have to Google. How do you... Not even Google. Google's not useful anymore, but like... Also, who's everybody using for your search engine now? Do you still Google stuff, or are we switching search engines yet? A lot of people that I follow online have already switched to a new search engine, and I'm like, I don't know that. I don't know what to switch to. I'm not cool like the kids. I don't know what tech is the right tech. I don't know what social media is the right one. I'm still just an Instagram girl. I never did Snapchat. I'm not interested in TikTok. Google. Coleus and Cosmos repotted. Time for brunch. Then I might go out to weed the iris bed. Yes, I still Google. I use Google and Instagram pretty much. But like... Apparently the whole first page of Google is now ads. It's all sponsored content, the whole first page. So what, am I supposed to skip to the second page, or am I only ever consuming sponsored content? Which I don't love. Love that you're gonna weed the iris bed. I have irises coming up too. No flower stalks or anything yet, but the iris leaves are all coming up and they look great. Hopefully we'll get a flower this year. I'm not worried if we don't, because they were torn out of their home last fall, and now they will, I mean, hopefully they will bloom, but who knows, they might not. I'm happy your Coleus and Cosmos are repotted. I cannot wait to see what the Coleus ends up looking like, the ones that I'm growing, because I'm growing them from seed, so I don't know who's who. I don't know what anybody is. It's just Coleus right now until I see the first few leaves. But once the first few leaves come up, we'll be able to see, like, this one's going to be really pretty, so we can save that one for sure. And some of them will be like just basic green. We'll keep a few green Coleus, but we don't need many. And I don't need many of the ones that are just like maroon in the middle, so I'll probably not keep any of those if I'm honest. My one germinating canna lily is looking very promising. Oh, good. My mum has canna lilies as well as calla lilies and gladiolas. I don't know. Gladiols. And they are all so much bigger than any of my perennials coming up. Her stuff is just always ahead. She does have a perfect greenhouse. my amaryllis in pots have buds. Oh, that's nice. I wonder if my mom's amaryllis has started its spring awakening. I mean, probably. All of my mom's stuff is so much far ahead. So much farther ahead. I want to go look at her garden. I don't have any amaryllis. I do want to take some of her gaillardia. I know I said I wasn't going to grow any from seed this year, and I still feel that way. But like, she has such a huge perennial patch of gaillardia, and honestly it's probably getting ready to bloom already. Her stuff is, she lives in a microclimate, so it's like one number closer, one number higher in the grow zone or whatever, you know your growing zones. Well, I'm in like a 7B, 7A, 7B. My mom is in like an 8B. So it's like a full degree of gardening zone warmer than the one that I live in. Even though we're not far apart geographically, just the way that the mountain is around her and the lake is near her creates this like microclimate of warmth. Pretty amazing. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8, and then we switch back to knits. I'm so tired from repotting. I almost want a nap before brunch. You probably should have a nap. If you're feeling sleepy, you must need one. That is what my mom always used to say. Oh, I slept in. You must have needed it. Okay, I'm distracted by my seeds that I know are here. I want to look at them and see. Excuse me, Beelzebub. You can't be here for this part. Nope, off the top. Cool. I'm so sleepy. Hubby needs to come home and help me with Ada, but also he's tired from work. I brought beers for him. Today is his methotrexate day, so no beers. What do I do? That's crazy that he's on methotrexate too. Like, I've never heard of anyone else on methotrexate. We talk about it in the live stream, then you're on methotrexate. Like, before Alex, I had never heard of the medication. Then when Alex was on it, I had never heard of it, like anyone else using it. That's cool. Okay. What else could get planted outside directly? What do you like? Oh, you can come outside. That's good to know. Oh, also the zinnia, the creeping zinnia. Is that what it was called? Creeping zinnia. I saw them at the garden center. Creeping zinnias. And they were very cute. Okay, good. Sorry, I thought the birds were doing crimes. They're not. I think I will go nap. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. You too, Deborah. Have a good rest of your day. Okay, zinnias. Who should we plant outside? Oh, this is the climbing nasturtium I was talking about. I planted all of the seeds. Oh, is there one seed left in here? one little baby seedling. Not seedling, just seed. This is the Climbing Nasturtium Moonlight, and this one is, I only planted it in one location of my backyard. In one pot, I planted the whole pack, and it's with sweet peas. I think I could do more baby's breath. I feel like our baby's breath outside is not in its best situation. Maybe I'll just put some of those outside. Feverfew, that one was good. Matchless poppies, what does that mean? Does that mean no seeds? Oh, that's Matchless. Is it the brand? Never mind. Echinacea Paradise Mix. We could do some of that. That I'd be down to start. How much do I have of you? Oh, there's a good amount. Cleome Pink, Yarrow Pastel Mix. I feel like we're all loaded up for Yarrow. Don't you think? Sunflower Garnet Star. Amaranth. I feel like my amaranth is kind of risky right now, so I think I should plant some amaranth. Just direct sow some amaranth outside for safety. Prairie Smoke, Laura's Seeds, Cleome, Snapdragons. My Snapdragons still look good. Mixed Coleus, Celosia. I think I should do some direct seeding of Celosia spicata. And Firecracker Vine, I feel like I only have one coming up, so I'm going to plant another outside. These are all planted. Sweet Alyssum, is there any left of you? Oh my god, I just started to have to pee so bad. Nope, there's no more Sweet Alyssum left. All planted. Hummingbird Pink Salvia, Alyssum Royal Carpet. Any of you? We'll plant some of you directly outside. 4 o'clocks. Put one of you out there. Impatience, no. 2 empty pages. Okay, Bells of Ireland, no. Gaillardia. Grandiflora Mixed Colors. Maybe. I'll just plant them. Where do you like to go? Start early indoors 8 weeks before last frost, or outdoors in spring as soon as soil can be worked in fertile, well-drained soil. So in groups of 3 or 4 seeds. Press seeds into soil but barely cover. Thin to the strongest single plant. Okay, we're not going to do that yet. We'll start those in the fall, maybe. Oregano, broadleaf plantain, lavender, tiny hot pepper, common soapwort, purple dead nettle, cherry caramel phlox, and basil beans, hollyhock, agrostemma. We could probably put more agrostemma out. Blue vervain. Barley, knapweed, angelonia, chamomile, wild sweet peas, double mix clarkia. I feel like I should put some of the double mix clarkia out in my front garden. There's enough time. Quaking grass, we haven't had any luck with that yet. Limelight spray millet, no luck with that yet. Did I plant all of the Johnny Jump Ups? I did. Okay, so what do they look like when they start? Johnny Jump Up seedlings. See what these little babies look like. Just little baby seedlings. Cool. Not really super identifiable. Verbena. That one's not the one I want. Shiso. Should do you. Thai basil. Okay, calm down. Thai basil. We've done lots of kale. Status. Apricot. Feels like it's empty, but that's probably fine. Gomphrena. and salvia. Giant marigold, straw flowers, Rudbeckia cappuccino, that is one that I want more of. Tiny yellow daisy is creeping zinnia. We will plant out more of those. Maidenhair vine did not work. Mom's perennial poppy is planted out. Coreopsis, bee balm, wild bergamot. I think that's good. I think that's a good little mix to get going. I think I'd like to plant more of the Queenie Lime Orange. I'll just put the rest of them maybe out front. Yeah, cool, good. I think that's a good mix. I do have to check my front garden to see what is germinating before I plant anything else into it. See what kind of system we've got going. So these are things that need more. We're gonna do a baby's breath. We're gonna do the Queenie Lime Orange zinnia. Double mix Clarkia Mountain Garland. This is a firecracker vine. White Gomphrena. Cappuccino Rudbeckia. Gorgeous colors on that one. Agrostemma. Purple Queen and Pink Contessa. Do I have a picture? No. Limelight Spray Millet. We'll try that again. 4 o'clocks. We'll try them again. I think I'll soak them first. Royal Carpet. This is purple alyssum. So I think I will just sort of scatter some of those seeds in my backyard. Celosia spicata. I think I'll use all these seeds because I know I'll get lots of seeds this year for these. But I think the Echinacea one, where did you go? We were just talking. Where'd you go? This guy. This Echinacea, sorry, Rudbeckia Cappuccino and the Echinacea Paradise mix. Those are perennials that I want to start. The blue salvia, I might just scatter it outside. Let's see. Blue salvia. So, blue salvia, this guy. Salvia Victoria blue. What do you want from me? You want, show me your garden. Maturity, 12 to 14 weeks. Half shade, interesting. Maturity, 12 to 14 weeks, blue color. Are you gonna give me what your growth habit is, please? I'd really appreciate that. Blue salvia. Where's the best place to plant blue salvia? In full sun. Is salvia legal in Canada? Not that kind of salvia. How do you grow you? West Coast Seeds will tell me. Right? Can be grown as a perennial with winter protection. That's cool. Highly attractive to bees. Starting. Sow seeds 3 millimeters apart. Timing. Start indoors to late winter to early spring. Transplant out or direct sow 2 weeks after the last frost. Starting indoors may be more reliable, particularly if using bottom heat and maintaining optimum soil temperature. Okay, well, I'm just gonna direct sow them. And that's what I'm gonna do, and that's gonna be perfect for me. Oh my god, it's already noon! Where does the time go? Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys had a good time. I'm gonna plant some stuff outside before I start working for the day. I do have a lot of work to get done. However, I think I deserve a little bit of time in the garden, don't you think? Oh, one last show off here of my drawing that I'm working on, my current drawing. This one is a spring drawing. It is going to be daffodils, irises, wild violets, pretty. So I'm going to work on that today. I'm going to be gardening. I'm going to be working on actual job work, but you know, whenever we get to it. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you had fun. And if you did, don't forget to click the thumbs up button. It really does help. And you're here, like I said. It's easy. It's free. It's a great way to support the channel. I think that's it. So I will see you all on Wednesday because we live stream together Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. But I am going to have a new video for this guy right here. This is the my favorite bag crocheted handbag. So if you are interested in learning about how to do that, the tutorial will go live at 11 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, you can come to this channel and you'll find content. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 to 12, live stream. Tuesdays, 11 a.m. is new tutorial video. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!